saber was a ferocious weapon on the battlefield and a valuable training tool in the practice hall. Its 31-inch blade, combined with a full two-handed grip, gave this saber enormous cutting and slashing power on the battlefield and helped promote strength and agility, as a man skilled in the use of the bagua was an even more fearsome opponent when armed with a lighter and more agile weapon.
Hi, I'm Jason McNeil. I've been a practitioner of the Chinese martial arts since 1983, and I can tell you that from day one, the bane of our existence has been the inferior weapons that we've had to train with. You'll either get the light, flimsy wushu weapons or something that's spring steel or chromed. The handles come apart when you're trying to perform katas with them. It's been a real eye-opener and a real godsend since we got these cold steel swords. What ends up happening when you use inferior weapons is that people start to do things with a sword that it would not do. They start flipping it around or doing, just don't even need to go into it. All sorts of odd little motions. But when you get a real sword with real combat weight and real heft and an edge, you figure out pretty quick what these weapons will and will not do. So kudos to cold steel. What I'll be demoing today is called a Bagua Dao. And it's a bit longer than a normal Chinese sword. They have some of these up to 2 meters long. And so it's used a little bit differently. One of the advantages is it has length. It can get a bit more of a range, and you can use a two-handed attack like a katana, but it's actually tends to be wide swinging arcs to sever through your opponent. If you see my friend James here, James Houston, a few of the techniques you'll see me demonstrating are back and forth like this. They look a little odd, but if you can see, when you have the advantage of reach, if I come and pull through, James is still within range of my blade with a very short step, whereas he can get nothing on me here. We're back out again. Also, Bagua is known for circular footwork, evasive footwork. So if, say, James were to come here, you come in with something like this, whereas a normal riposte might be here if you're doing Japanese arts. Bagua Dao, you might actually, on a run, step through and cut as such and move on to the next person. So, been doing Bagua Dao, been doing Chinese sword a lot of years. A few hours in the backyard with one of these changed my perspective on it, so thanks Cold Steel.